Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Hi. Good
Hi, Raj.
evening.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And how are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking.
And how was your Diwali?
Oh, Diwali was all right. As I live in Kerala, we do not have a lot of celebrations on the Diwali day. But still, I ate sweets. I had a lot of them. And fortunately, I have some, North Indian neighbors. So they made a few sweets by themselves at home, and then they, brought us.
Okay, yeah.
So it was nice. It was. I really look forward to these sweets.
Yeah, of course. And in like the way it is celebrated in North India, making
And
those
yeah.
foods at home is the
Mm-hmm.
best part of the celebration.
Correct, correct, correct.
So
That's right.
yeah.
That's right. How was your Diwali, by the way?
It was lovely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very nice. It's good to hear that you celebrated in a very grand manner. Oh, is somebody
Yeah.
calling you? Somebody calling
No,
you?
no, no. I'll call with. I mean, I'll talk to him later. He has gone now.
Okay, okay. Yeah. I mean, you can just mute this
No,
session
no,
if you
I
want.
mean he has gone. Like
It's
he
gone.
came
Okay.
and he understood that I'm talking to him.
Okay, okay, fantastic. All right, all right. So the Diwali has concluded, and what next? Do you have any other pujas? I mean,
Of course, of
festivals left?
course. Yeah, of course, like Chhat is celebrated uh,
Hmm.
on a bigger scale in Bihar. It's like the most celebrated festival of
Oh,
Bihar.
we do not have such pujas over here. All we have is just two festivals in a year. That is Vishu and Onam. Onam
Yes, of course.
got over. Yeah, Onam got over last month in the month of
Yeah, yeah.
September, and Vishu, I think it was in April or May. So yeah, that's all that we have. Otherwise, we do
And
not. We do
like
not have. Mhm.
yes, yes.
Yeah, tell me.
I mean, this is the speciality that like every
Hmm.
part has their own festival, and
Exactly.
they are celebrated in such a way that it's like even a Bihari is staying there in Kerala, he will get used
Uh-huh.
to that, and he will, or
Yeah.
sorry, I mean the southern part, or whichever
Right.
festival is celebrated, he will get to know and he will start celebrating that as well. So
Exactly.
that is,
Exactly.
and exactly that is why we call unity in diversity that we
Mm-hmm.
have in our country for sure.
That is so true. Right. 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 Okay. So, Raj, I wanted to ask you this question. Last time when we spoke, I think it was a 15-minute session. So, is this a new subscription that you've taken?
Yeah, yeah, of course. It is
Okay.
a
All
new
right.
one.
It's
And
good
like,
because it's a 25-minute one, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
And
great. So you, tell
I
me.
would like to add, I mean, I completed almost 100 sessions. And after
Wow.
that, I have switched to 25-minute session. And like, even the last few weeks, I was on a vacation. So I had
Okay. Okay.
kind of paused my subscription for 2 weeks and then again paused it. So
All
that
right.
is
All right.
the reason.
Got
uh,
it. Got it. Got it.
when I thought that I should push my boundaries. Now, if I'm able
Mhm.
to talk for a longer time and how much I have improved, whether what is there where I'm lacking and I need to work more on that so that I could see myself improving
Mhm.
and should not
Yeah.
feel getting stuck.
Right, right, right. Yeah, it's a great decision that you've taken. That is to continue on Clapingo, even when you have finished 100 sessions. That is a milestone, honestly, right? Because
Yeah,
completing 100 sessions means you have spent lots and lots of time on this platform, and I have seen your growth. I'm one of those tutors who has witnessed how much you have grown as a speaker, and I know
yeah,
that you have improved. You have improved. There's no doubt about it because I still remember the first session or maybe the initial few
yeah.
sessions that we have had.
Uh,
So you were
the first,
panicking. You were,
it's
yeah,
like the first and third one was with you, and after that, we, of course,
all
have
right.
had so many sessions together.
Correct, 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 correct. And even when you booked me today, when I actually saw that it was your name, I was thinking, okay, this is a very familiar name. I've taken sessions with this person before.
Oh,
I was not able to recall you properly, but as soon
it's
as you
like, yeah,
yeah,
the
when you
moment you saw and you
yeah, I was like,
recognize.
all right, now I can have a good session because I love interacting with people whom I've connected before. you know
Yeah, yeah,
when you actually see a person who is new, that is, who has not taken any sessions with me, you will have to introduce yourself, right? And then you'll
right.
have to be comfortable with them, and it's going to take time. But between us, I think, we have always had a very good, what do you call, understanding, right? I've
Yeah,
taught
right.
you like many, I've given you tips on how to improve your language, and you have practiced and you've gotten a lot better. So I can
Yes,
understand
of
and
course.
connect with you. Yeah, so that's how it is. So one thing that I would like to tell you is that whenever you're speaking, I feel that you are a bit nervous, or you're just thinking about the things that you are about to say next. I
Yeah,
get that.
yeah, yeah.
I do
And
not know why. See, you don't have to be nervous at all because you're speaking so well, right?
like,
And don't think what you're going to say next. All right, just be at the present, and you just carry on with the conversation. That's all.
yes,
So
of course.
I can see it in your face that you are a little tense, maybe a tad bit, just a little bit while speaking. So that has to completely go away. That is
Yes,
all that
of
I have
course.
to say, right?
I have also observed that, and I have been working on that. And sometimes I feel that yes, I'm able to get out of that. But most of the
Right, right.
time, when the
Hmm.
topic is new or the tutor is
Right.
new, maybe, then
Yeah.
I kind of get into that zone on that
I
that
understand. I
zone on.
understand.
Yeah.
I understand. You know why I'm
And
saying
like,
this? I'll just give you an example of you being tensed. Okay. So a few minutes ago, somebody came in, right? Somebody came into your room, and I was asking you
uh,
who came in, and that was when you panicked because you did not know what to say, right?
yeah,
So these kind of things has to be gotten rid of because you could have just said, oh, it's a friend of mine, or it's a family member.
yeah, yeah, of course.
They'll just go away. You could have easily said that, but when I asked you the question, I could see the trembling that
Yeah.
you were going through. The
And
the
I got confused whether I need to
Yeah,
pause and talk
correct,
to him or what to do.
correct,
But by the
correct,
time I
correct,
could
correct.
have done that, he had already
Mhm.
left.
Okay, okay. I got that. So you could just be very cool while speaking, okay? Not only
Yeah.
while speaking, in general, just be very calm and composed because that is the way you have to, picturize yourself. Otherwise,
Yes,
what
of
happens
course.
is that, people will think, okay, he's nervous, he's very shy, he's nervous. That shouldn't be the attitude. You should project yourself as a very confident, very calm human being.
Right,
Okay,
right.
right? You have
Yeah.
the stuff in you. That is, you have the potential to be outspoken. Like you can speak well, right? So now all you need to work on is the posture part. Like you have to be very well. What do you call it? The confidence is what I'm talking about. You just be confident. Don't be
Yes, of course.
overconfident. I'm just saying you just need to
Of
have
course. Yeah.
the correct amount of confidence. That is what you need. All right, and do not panic. So when we are having sessions, even if it is with a new tutor, and he or she may ask you all sorts of questions, all right, just answer them
Yes.
to the best of your knowledge, and that is enough. Nothing else.
Right,
Okay,
right.
right? So
Yeah.
this is something that you can take from this session. This is a feedback which you can definitely note it down, or you can just memorize it because
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
important. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think you're doing a fantastic job. You're speaking well. So many things have changed in the way you're speaking. Yeah. So slowly it'll change. Okay. There
Yeah.
will
Of
be.
course.
You just have to practice and practice. That's it. Okay. So we have a topic. All right, and this topic
And
is,
like, before we
yeah.
move to topic, I would
Yes,
like to
please.
discuss something about that. You must have
Okay.
watched that India Pakistan match.
No, no.
Did you?
Oh,
Oh,
oh, yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
didn't.
Okay, okay. Last Sunday's match. Yeah, yeah. I watched it.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a
I
brilliant
mean,
match.
of course, like
Hmm.
while watching, uh, this is what I always say, that in real
Okay.
life I am a bit pessimist, but when it
All
comes
right.
to
All right.
watching cricket, I am optimist. And even after the 10 over, we were down for 45 for 4, and we were requiring
Hmm.
almost 150 run. I had that gut feeling that okay,
150 runs,
yeah,
150
in
runs,
last,
not run. Yeah, you said
yeah,
run.
runs. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
115
Mm,
runs in last 10
yeah.
overs. So I
Mm,
thought that till the time Virat or Hardik or even Karthik, one of them are there till the last over, I'm going to have some uh, trust in them that they can
right,
make
right,
a win.
right.
And
Yeah,
like the last 3 overs when it was 84, 80, 48 runs were required, and I thought that
right,
maybe from here we are down, and this is it's like it's slipping from our hand. But
correct,
then
correct.
the heroics of that Kohli came, and those two
Yeah,
shots. Oh my God! I mean, only those who play can understand how difficult the shot was, especially the
yeah,
one
yeah,
that he pushed up on the back foot to the front. I mean,
yeah.
over the
The
long
this
on.
the lofted straight shot that he hit, right? The lofted straight shot.
Yes,
Unbelievable. That was like one of the greatest shots that I've ever witnessed, on TV.
yes.
Like that was something else. I watched the highlights of the match because I was traveling last Sunday.
Okay.
So while on my way back, I mean, when I got home, I watched the match. All right, I did watch a little bit, a few clips of it. But when got home, I watched the complete match. And when I saw this particular shot, the one he hit over
Yeah.
Empire for six, that was like unbelievable because you said it right. Whatever you said is correct. Because I understand how difficult it is to play that particular shot. It's not easy.
And of course the situation. I mean,
Yeah.
had he tried it in any other situation, it would have
Hmm.
not made that impact. But the
Yeah.
kind of situation he was in, and from there he picked that shot, it was
Yeah.
like something else, and it was unbelievable.
Of course.
And
Of
from there we
course.
got the energy that yes, from here we think that we could
Hmm.
win the
Hmm.
match.
Yeah, and that was a very crucial over because he got almost 17 runs or 21 runs from that over, I guess. I'm not sure.
15,
He got
15.
15
It's
runs.
like
Okay, yeah.
31 was required in last two, and
Yeah,
they
okay,
had got
okay.
only 3 out of 4 balls. So
Hmm, 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 hmm.
28 runs were
Right,
required in 8 balls,
exactly.
and
Exactly.
then those two sixes came.
Yeah, those two sixes were just exceptional because if it was not Kohli, that wouldn't be a six, right? I mean, there won't be. I
Yeah,
mean,
of course.
somebody else won't be able to clear those boundary ropes that easily. But Kohli effortlessly did that. And I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of statuses. I don't post a lot of social media statuses, but on that particular day, I had to post something about Virat Kohli because
Yeah,
he is
of
a true
course, of course.
champion. A true champion. That's all I can say. Like a lot of people have criticized him for his poor performances in the previous, tournaments and everything, but he
Yeah,
has come back and he is doing an exceptional job right now. He scored a 50 today, right? And even the previous match.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's what it is. I mean, he is amazing. He's doing well, and I'm sure he'll do great in the coming years. So
And like even
that's all.
during his patches, he was scoring those odd 30 runs. So he was
Yeah,
never
yeah, yeah.
out of the form, maybe. Only
Mm-hmm.
that the centuries or the big innings were not.
Yeah, right, right, right. Yeah, that is what the people is missing out. Like people, the expectations is up there. It's up
Yeah,
there. That is the issue. See, when I was playing serious cricket, I've come across a lot of such phases. I was going through these phases, and I've went through whatever Virat Kohli has gone through. So when I was doing my first year of college, I was performing well. But when I got to my third year, I do not know what happened. I was tremendously out of form. I couldn't even get like 20, 30 runs. I was struggling. So everyone was expecting, like 50 and or 60 or even 100 runs from my bat, but it wasn't coming at all. And even I did not know what was happening. But I made a comeback. By the end of my third year, I made a comeback. And then also in the I'm talking about my bachelor's degree, and then I joined for a
yeah,
PG course. I did my post graduation, and over there I performed like crazy. Like I got so many runs, I scored hundreds. I was selected for the university team. So you know those low points in life is essential. It is essential, and I think Kohli has come out of it, and he's performing well. So a cricketer truly understands what he is going through and what
Yes,
he
of course.
is.
And
Yeah,
like,
and what, right, right,
yes,
right. That's what.
go on, go on.
No, no, that's all. That's all.
Yeah, I was trying to say that when it comes to watch match, the general people, the general spectators,
Hmm.
they
Hmm.
only want to win. That is
That's
impossible
true.
because
That's
it's
true.
a game and one who will play will win, will win. But
Yeah,
not
yeah.
everyone understand all these things. Like even
Exactly.
they are unable to understand that why someone is playing well in India or not playing well in Australia. So they are unable
Right.
to understand the difference between the pitches or the conditions. So all
Hmm.
they want that okay, if they can win here, they can win there also, and they on that on those basis they start comparing. So that is not good.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I mean, it is so easy to criticize, right? You
Yeah,
can just say, okay, that person is not good enough. He can't play cricket at all. It's easy to say it, but like it's so hard to perform and get those runs or get those wickets. It's kind of a very tricky job. So it's not easy, and you just have to respect what he has done and what he is doing right now.
of
That's
course,
all
of
that
course.
matters. Right, right, right. And I think in today's match as well, he scored a half century. That is what I know. I've not
Yeah,
watched it.
he scored. Yeah, 62
Mhm.
out of 44 delivery.
Wonderful. That's amazing. And we have won the match, which is amazing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the
Right.
another setback came for Pakistan. So Pakistan
Yeah, they
lost to
lost.
Zimbabwe,
Yeah, they
and
lost. They
by
lost.
one run, and even after, I mean, they were chasing 130 and they lost by one run. So
Yeah, that's a
it's
good
like
sign. It's a good
disheartening
sign.
loss. A good
Yeah.
sign for those who
Us.
were expecting Pakistan not to reach semis. So it is tough for
Uh,
them now.
it is tough. It is tough.
Yeah, they will
But they
have to
are.
win against
Yeah.
South Africa for sure. In
Right.
fact, they
Right.
have to
Right.
win all the matches, but the match against South Africa is going to be tough one for them.
Of course, South Africa's
Yes.
Riley Russo. He is in phenomenal touch. He scored 100 today. Today
Yeah.
or yesterday. Yeah.
Today, only today.
Right? Yeah, today. So that guy can do wonders right now with his bat. So Pakistan
And
has
like
to.
even we have to face, I mean, India has to face
Yes.
them
Yes.
in on Sunday.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I'm sure South Africa are one of the toughest competitors in this tournament, and also Australia. I believe that Australia has done well. Even though they've lost, they are a good side for sure.
And
That's how it
tomorrow
is.
is going to be a crucial day for them as well, like both teams, because it is against
Mm.
England, and the
Yeah.
one who loses will go behind in the,
Right. Right.
I
Right.
mean,
Right.
progress
Yeah.
to semi.
Tables. Yeah.
Yeah, in the table.
Correct, correct, correct. That's how it is. Anyways, it's an interesting tournament. I kind of like this year's, tournaments. All the matches are pretty interesting or worth watching. So I don't watch live matches a lot unless it is a very crucial game. I watch
Yeah,
highlights 'cause I
yeah,
believe
of
that
course.
it's best that you watch the highlights of these matches because you're wasting a lot of time while watching, cricket. So it's best that you
Yeah,
watch
of
like
course, of course.
50 minutes of highlights is enough. That's what I think.
Yes, of course. And like only thing I do that when it is India against anyone, I don't miss.
Hmm.
But the other matches, just I have a view of the scorecard, whether what is happening in the group and things.
Right, right, right. So that's how it is. Okay. All right. So shall we discuss on the topic now?
Yeah, we should.
Actually, I was reading that whole paragraph. It is about you saving some person, right? I mean, loved one or something.
Yeah, it's like
I yeah.
uh,
Somebody shot you, and you are almost dead. I couldn't read it properly. Like I was just rushing it. So what is it about? Could you please explain it to me?
actually the topic is about your life or your loved one's life. What would you
Okay.
choose?
Okay.
What would you prefer?
Okay.
How would
Okay.
you manage? And
Right.
it's like a phrase was there to take the
Mm-hmm.
bullet for someone, and that
Yeah.
actually means that you are coming forward to take someone
Mm-hmm.
other's mistake, maybe It's like my brother has
Mm-hmm.
done something and I'm taking that on me
Mm-hmm.
to my parents. Okay, it was I who did that mistake. So I'm taking the bullet for my brother. That phrase was
Mm.
there.
Yeah. So that's how it is.
Yeah.
Right. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm sorry. My dog is over here. Have you seen my
Okay.
dog?
No, no, I
Okay.
haven't.
I'll just show
I
it
would
to you.
like to.
Sure.
Of course, of
One
course.
second. One second. One second. I'll just hold them in my hand. One second.
Oh, oh, lovely, lovely. Uh, it's like you are on mute.
Sorry. So that is
Uh,
Cookie. All right. He is
okay. Yeah,
puppy is one. He's just 1 year old, and yeah, he just loves to, you know, loves to be surrounded by people. And whenever I'm taking sessions on Clapingo, as soon as he hears my
yeah,
voice, he just comes over and he just nibbles on my foot. So yeah, that's what he's doing now. So
yeah.
yeah, that's Cookie. And he's missing my mom right now. My mom has gone to Delhi. She left
Oh,
today. Right.
yeah,
So she won't be home for the next 10, 15 days. So this dog, I mean, this puppy of ours, he's very attached to my mom. Right. So he's not
yeah,
eating anything. He's not sleeping properly. Like he's just waiting for her arrival. So
yeah. Of course.
he's kind of in a depressed state right now. That's how it is. Do you have
Yeah.
pets?
No, I don't have any.
Okay.
Like I used to have parrots at my home, but now
Mm-hmm.
right now I do not have any.
Okay. Right. Why don't you try getting a dog?
It's like taking care of the dog takes a lot, and
That's true.
not
That's true.
other people at my home are not that much comfortable.
That's
So
true. That is so true. Even over here, taking care of a puppy is not easy. It is a humongous task because what happens is that puppies like these they need extra caring. You have
yeah,
to groom them, you have to wash them regularly, and that is a whole lot of work. So I'm
yes,
not
of
doing it.
course.
My sister does it at home because I
Yeah,
can't do it at all. Yeah.
and
So
like
that's how it is.
unless you have all those I mean arrangements to take care of these puppies, you
Hmm.
cannot have them. It's not good to have them if you
Yeah.
are
Right.
not ready to take proper care of
Exactly, exactly. That is 100% correct. Yes, that's how it is. So he is very mischievous. He always plays around and he's naughty. He's a
them.
stress buster. That's all. Like if you are stressed and you go up to him and you just rub your hands on his furry body,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
happens is
of
that
course.
you feel good. That's
Right, right.
what happens. You just relieve all your stress over there. So that is why I recommend a puppy for all those people who are stressed about life. Most of the people are stressed, right? But if you play with this, puppy, what happens? I mean, any puppy, not just this puppy, any puppy. What happens is that
Yeah, of course, of course.
you'll be very comfortable. You'll feel energetic. You'll feel young. So
Yeah, yeah,
that's why I recommended a puppy to you, because obviously people like us who are young and who are building up our own lives, we have a lot of stress, right? it
yeah,
is
of course,
it
of
is it
course.
is it is there, it is just there, it is always present in us. And if you are stressed out, then a pet or something else. So pets are really, really, really good if you are stressed out. So yes. All right, you know what? Our session is going to end now. We couldn't discuss
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah, yeah, of course.
Anyways, it's fine. I'll just give you my feedback for the session. As I said earlier, that is one point that you have to note, right? Just being confident while you're speaking, and then usage of words. Okay, your vocabulary is good right now. Still, you could use new words. Okay, and I
Yeah, right.
had to discuss you with the. I mean, I had to discuss on the idioms for
Yeah,
for
of
this day.
course.
I couldn't
Yeah.
do it. I mean, you did it. I mean, you did use a which one was it? You
So,
did use one idiom, I guess.
like even I forgot.
Yeah, I think you used
Like,
one. Okay,
yes.
what I'm trying to say is, try to use idioms. Try to use idioms. Okay, while speaking. Even I don't use a lot of idioms while speaking, but if something comes into my mind, I try to use them. All right.
Right.
So
Right.
that is what I would. That is what I would recommend to you as well. While speaking, if some idiom just comes into your mind, just use it. All right. Okay. So usage
Right.
of
Right.
idioms, new words, unique words, and then having a confident exposure is what you do,
Right.
what you
Right.
require. Okay. Otherwise, I think you're doing a good job. All right. Just work on yourself more, and there will be results. I'm sure you are working on yourself, but just work, just keep pushing yourself, as you said earlier. Just keep
Yeah. Of
pushing
course.
yourself.
Of course.
All right.
Right. Right.
Okay. All right. So all the
Okay.
best, Raj. I will
Yeah.
see you some other time.
Yeah. Of course. Good night.
Oh,
Bye. Take
good night. Good
care,
night.
and see you in another session. Sure.
Sure. Bye. Bye. Bye.